Well, Snow, we were wrong. We are going back.
We are going back. We are going
Yeah.
back.
Hey, we said it. We said it. And we will admit it seems to be like a
Wait, you
fair
said what?
election, right? The people have spoken, right?
Oh, yeah. America has chosen.
America has spoken. And
Right.
this is what we want. Well, not you and I, not our friends. This is not what we want, but this is what the people want. The people have spoken.
Don't worry. The left isn't going to go storm in the Capitol. Okay? That's not going to happen. All right?
Yeah. I mean,
there's a difference between the two parties. There really is.
Do you notice the difference, the big difference in just what we've said in the last minute is we accept what happened.
We accept the loss. This is how we are going to live now. We are going to live going back in time. We are going to live. They couldn't even pick a different Republican. We're going back to what we had before. We're going back to that bad relationship. That's what America's chosen to do. Get back with that shitty ass ex-boyfriend.
Right.
That's what we're doing.
Do you know what I did just before we turned this on? Because we were like it was all about the economy and inflation, right? So I was looking up the statistics, and don't take my word for it. You can look this up for yourselves. Snow, you can look it up for yourself. That under Trump, according to this chart, under the Trump administration, the deficit went up from approximately 21 trillion to 29 trillion. Now, has the deficit gone up under the Biden administration? Yes. What do you think that the deficit has gone up over the last 4 years?
I honestly don't know. So I know that you looked it up. I'd rather you tell me.
Okay, so it's gone up from approximately the 29 trillion to 31 trillion. So we've gone up 2 trillion over the last 4 years. Now, under the Trump administration, we went up from 21 to 29. Okay?
8 trillion then.
This is math, right? I'm not crazy.
Yeah. According to my math, that's what, is my math right? 21 to 29, that's 8, right?
Right. Do I know you hate to count, but do we need a Muppet to come in here and explain it to us?
Oh, as long as it's not the count. Wait, we have 10 fingers, so everyone could just count it on that, right?
Well, most people don't finger shame. You've got those people who
there might be some people who are missing digits. Yeah. They shouldn't do that.
Yeah. So
sorry.
But yeah, 8 trillion seems a hell of a lot more than 2 trillion.
It does to me. I always thought that 8 was a larger number than 2.
Right.
I mean, would you rather have 8 cookies or would you rather have 2 cookies? Or if you're into health food instead of
Cookie Monster would choose the 8 cookies.
Yeah, if you were Cookie Monster, if you're a good kid that eats healthy, would you rather have 8 apple slices or 2 apple slices?
Okay, going back, what grade did we learn that in? Like you have an 8 and a 2, and you put the V in between them, pointing to the large number. I think it was probably 2nd grade that we learned that.
Yeah, I was gonna guess 1st grade, but yeah, somewhere around 1st or 2nd grade.
Okay, well.
It's been a long time since some of these people have been in 2nd grade.
But I can remember, I retained that information.
How? How have you retained that when everything is ever changing and we just forget things really quickly?
Yeah.
How are you able to?
I'm a genius. You know, we should mention, we got Thursday. I got Thursday night football on while I'm watching this, and during the promo, I recognized somebody's arm in the promo.
Yeah, I was like, I know I've seen that arm before.
Yeah, but it didn't have tattoos on it.
But we still know that arm.
Yeah, we know that arm. Our friend Jason Marino. And if you saw this Sunday night football, or the Thursday night football, don't know what day it is.
That was quite a performance. That arm is destined for stardom.
I know. And if they gave him the same shirt that The Rock was wearing, that was a damn nice shirt.
I know. I hope he did get the shirt.
Yeah.
How cool would that be? He could wear it to the premiere.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna ask Jason to slip Dwayne one of our podcast business cards. Because that'd be a big get. We could get off politics if we talk to Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, somehow I think he's probably too busy.
I think he's a little bit too busy for us.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, so we'll get into how you feel and how I feel. Me personally, I've had a rough time over the last couple days accepting this, and this is where we are, and that this many people, rightfully so, they chose this outcome that we're going to have to deal with.
Yeah.
Okay. And it wasn't like 52% of white women voters chose this outcome.
Yeah.
And wasn't it like 54% of Latino men chose this outcome?
Yeah.
So aren't Latino men voting to deport themselves?
I guess time will tell. I mean, Wednesday, when I woke up, and I didn't even know what the results were because I went to bed. Thank God that I fell asleep before, or I wouldn't have got a wink of sleep, right? So, when I woke up and I saw what had happened, that's immediately what I thought. I go, oh my God, I wonder what all out of his promises that he's been promising to do. I'm like, what is the stuff he's actually going to do? Because we know, he does lie a lot too. There's that. He is a big fat liar, literally.
But he did come out and say in his speech, after he won, he said, promises made, promises kept.
Oh, okay. So he already has the new slogan too to keep up with what his plans are. Okay, good to know. So yeah, I was like, I started going through the list. I go, oh my God, I wonder if there's going to be the mass deportations, and I wonder how big they are. Or you wonder, is he just going to, do a few to a certain amount of numbers so that he can make examples out of people, and show I'm a big tough guy. I am the strong man the strong man dictator that you voted for. Here I come.
Right. Well,
and then I was like, what is going to happen to Ukraine? I'm like, is this country no longer going to exist now? We're no longer going to have a Ukraine. I don't know.
Well, he did say Putin could do whatever he wanted.
Okay, so I guess we still won't really know until we actually see it with our own two eyeballs.
Yeah, nothing's happened yet. We still have another 2 months before he takes office.
Right.
Now, he did say that Mexico would pay for the wall, right? I'm not being crazy, right? He did say that, right?
Again?
No. He did. No, the first time. He said that the first time, right?
Okay.
I'm not crazy. He actually muttered those words, right?
Yeah, no, he promised that Mexico was going to pay for the wall. It was going to be a big, beautiful wall.
Okay,
Nothing we had ever seen before, amazing, and they were paying for it.
Okay, well, we're going with promises made, promises kept, right? Did Mexico pay for the wall?
No.
As far as we know.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I know I'm just guessing. Like, I don't have exact facts and figures on this, you know? Like, but from what I gather, no, they did not. I don't think there's any proof that they ever paid or anything.
Okay, and you were just down in Yuma, right? You saw that big, beautiful wall, right?
Yes, I did see it.
Do you know how much of it was built during the Trump administration? Because I know. Do you want to guess on a percentage of how much of that wall was built under the Trump administration? The first time.
Yuma?
No. I'm talking like across the whole border of Mexico.
Okay, and you mean not just in Arizona?
Yeah, the entire border between the United States and Mexico. Do you know the percentage of how much of that wall was built during the Trump administration?
Maybe like 7%?
2%.
2, okay. I knew it had to be very low because I'm like, we've already had that wall. Like, I don't think any of it was built in Arizona under him, right?
No, there was a couple sections that were
from Arizona.
Yeah, in Arizona-ish.
Oh, okay. I think out of all the states that have shares the border with Mexico, I think Arizona has the most entry points. Honestly, I mean, I think so. I mean, and especially from my border tour, you know, I went to 6 of them.
Well, I
went to the 6 that I knew.
I think geographically, though, Arizona does have a lot of, you know, mileage on the border.
Right.
Compared to other states. Okay, I mean, we're just going with promises made, promises kept. Now, during the first Trump administration, if you know, from 2017 to 2021, there was 2 years there that he had control of the Senate and the House. I'm not wrong, am I?
Yeah, when he first got in.
Yeah. So why wasn't there a comprehensive immigration bill passed during those 2 years when they could have done it?
I know this.
Okay.
Because he was golfing.
Oh, well, there was that.
Well, he didn't have time to get everything done. Even though he had control, he was busy golfing. Right? That's the answer?
Well, isn't the answer that they don't really want to fix the problem so they can run on it again?
Well, yeah, that's why he was golfing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they didn't want to really fix it. So, yeah.
And wasn't there reports that he would cheat at golfing? I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah, that's been a lifelong, knowledge thing that he's done forever. He cheats at everything, though. Just ask his wife.
Yeah.
They've all been cheated on. Every single one of
them. Basically, what we're trying to convey right here, right now, is we accept that he won. Do we like it? No. We're going to have to accept it. We're going to try to find humor through it. We're going to try to have to talk our way through it. And fuck you, Donald Trump, and all the fucking haters that hate our podcast. Fuck you. We would have stopped talking about him if he lost. So this is your fault that we're going to continue to talk about him.
Well, the most things that I'm going to do is going to be like, when things happen that affect these people, I'm going to be like, we tried to warn you. You didn't want to listen.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be doing a bunch of told you so. I mean, I hate to say it. I don't want to have to do that. Nobody wants to sit there and be an I told you so, right?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to do that. That's not what I look forward to. But You can bet your ass that when the things do happen, I am going to say it. You can bet your ass.
Boy, and we are going to be monitoring those gas prices closely.
They better drop. They better go under $2. Like, you know, because that's what, everything's going to be perfect now. That's the only reason that America would decide to put somebody that we already had that didn't get elected the second time he ran, but did it the third time. That's the only reason you would choose to put someone back into power, because they're going to make things perfect now, right?
Right.
That's right, right?
Right.
So,
and when the contractors,
sure things are perfect.
and when the contractors locally are bitching that they can't find any help because they can't go to Home Depot to get their day workers,
we're going to remind you.
We're going to remind you of that.
Yeah. We're going to be like, isn't life great, though? But isn't it great? Isn't it perfect?
Isn't it great?
And when the Made in China MAGA flags go up by 20% when the tariffs get put into place, and you bitch about that your Trump flags are more expensive now, we're going to remind you of that.
Right.
So you better stock up now. You better stock up now on all your Trump gear.
Yeah. You know?
But he needs you to make him richer anyways.
Well, I mean, how do we expect anybody to understand tariffs if we can't figure out the 8 with the V pointing, you know what V is, right? It's like two lines that come together with a point at one end of it.
Right.
When the open end of the V is at the 8,
or less than.
Yeah, is greater than the 2, okay? That means 8 is more than 2. And that's how tariffs work. Okay? If you think that a company in China is going to pay that tariff and not pass it on to the consumer, you are a special. We're going to send you back to second grade math.
Or we'll sell them a beach real cheap right here.
Yeah. Yes. On the Arizona border, because climate change is going to happen. And, you know, I don't know. I don't get it. But hey, the bright spot is you have another old white guy in office that is obviously more qualified than a woman. Okay? Now, there are a lot of factors that played into what happened, okay? I'm not going to say it's just misogyny. Not going to say it's racism. That's stupid to claim that. Okay? Does it play a part of it? Yes. Obviously, it played a part of it. Okay?
Yeah, and those two things are always going to exist. I mean, that's just a fact.
Yeah. Well, okay. Let's get into this, okay? And I think you've had this experience today. You are seeing men saying, your body, my choice. This is not a fluke. This is happening.
Oh, it's like, isn't it like one of the number one things trending on the internet? Like,
yeah.
Your body, my choice. That's what men are posting, right?
Yeah, Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes is out there doing it. Yeah, Nick Fuentes made this, TikTok video saying that, Nick Fuentes is the same guy who had dinner with Trump at Mar-a-Lago. That guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Your body, my choice.
Okay. Well, yeah. You know what? I changed my mind. Yeah, that makes me so fucking horny. So, yeah, dude.
You find that hot?
Totally hot. I want them to take their pants down immediately and put their penis in my mouth. I'm so horny. And let's just see what happens. Because, I can bite through steel. So let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. We'll test that theory. Jesus Christ.
Come on. Let's do it in front of everyone, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Your body, my choice,
Yeah.
Okay. But no, I mean, fucking, we're overreacting and shit like that and whatever. We had, in Mojave County, roughly 17,000 people voted for Harris in Mojave County and collectively, which was about, I don't know, just under 20% or right around 20%. And somebody posted, well, you better, your days are numbered if you voted for the opposition. So are we fucking crazy?
Didn't you guys do your job of totally kicking the left's ass in this county? I mean, your numbers even grew. You actually grew redder than you were previously. Previously, it was 24% to 76%, right?
Yeah.
And then now this time it's what, 22% to 78%? Wasn't that what the numbers came out?
Something like that.
So it's like you grew in redness, and somehow your manhood is still threatened by those 2 inches. Oh, wait a second. I see what I just did there. What?
Oh, only 2 inches.
It's always the 2 inches, right? Oh,
yeah,
shit.
It's only the 2 inches.
Oh, God damn it.
Because real men would be secure in their size.
Yeah, real men wouldn't have a problem with those 2 inches. They wouldn't, not real ones, but grown-ass man babies, yeah.
Now, we're, again, so we're not being biased. We do have to call out our side. We do. Because why the fuck would Harris get 14 million less votes than Joe Biden did? Now, to be fair, Donald Trump got 2 million votes less than he did last time. So the numbers went down on both sides. Now, this is on us collectively. We can blame Biden for not dropping out sooner. Okay?
No, we're not doing that. We're not blaming Biden. We're not blaming Harris. I'm blaming people that didn't go vote. You didn't. Yeah. If you decided to sit it out for whatever reason because you didn't want a black woman boss, or you decided to sit it out because you're a protester that is protesting the Israeli-Palestine thing.
Yeah. Good luck.
And it's on you. It's on you. It's like, that's another thing that we're going to have to see what is going to happen now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good luck if you think that guy is going to support Palestine in the least.
Yeah, you think that you sitting it out made this situation better? Okay.
Or if you voted for Jill Stein or whoever.
Yeah, like I said, we have oceanfront property here in Arizona that we'd like to sell you.
Yeah. So, whatever happens collectively is on us, on our side, because we did not show up in the numbers to overcome that. There's no reason why that if you vote on your morals and your beliefs that we did not turn out in higher numbers when Donald Trump went down in numbers this time from 2020. He went down. Even if people shifted sides, he went down. We went down more.
There was a lot of people on the left that, I mean, the numbers are coming out on this too, that voted for all the other Democrats on the ballot in their state, but they voted for Donald Trump for president. So fuck those people too.
Yeah. And so, in particular, fuck everybody in North Carolina.
Yeah, North Carolina. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Didn't it go blue all the way down except for president?
Yes, blue on everything except for president. Went to Trump. Yeah. So fuck you, North Carolina.
Yeah. And all those those.
Still go visit Asheville though.
Yeah.
But, once it gets cleaned up.
Yeah.
I've always
Asheville, but don't step foot inside Asheville. Outside of Asheville, fuck all those motherfuckers outside Asheville.
Yep.
Oh God. And I don't want to be like this. I don't. But I'm just worried about
I don't either, but you know what? I'm in a Dixie Chick state of mind right now. Or the Chicks, I'm sorry. They changed the name. Yeah. I'm in the Chick state of mind right now where I'm not ready to make nice. All right? It's going to take me a minute to...
Yeah.
I'm going to still be nice and sweet and kind to the people who I love and support and need my support right now.
Right.
But I don't have enough support and love right now to give to everyone. I need to be selective with it.
Well, I mean, personally speaking, I need to work on myself and my own personal energy before I put myself out there again. I know a lot of people are out there like, hey, we got to stand up, we got to resist, we got to fight. I don't know. I don't even know if we can resist this time.
No, I agree with you. I'm working on me. In fact, I've got a hiking engagement this weekend.
Yeah.
With a friend of mine who I already had reached out and said, look, let's go tell it to the mountain. Basically, let's go tell it to the mountain. Let's just scream into the great wide open, okay?
Right.
Let's go hike. Let's do something good for our bodies, though. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take this opportunity to really take care of myself. I'm going to be selfish for a little while, and I'm going to take care of me.
You know what I did this morning? I just instead of turning on the news, I kept the news off all day today. All day. And before I worked, I went out, and I just walked. I felt the cold on it. I just just feel the cold, listen to the birds, just focus on that.
Yeah, that's good though. That's what we need to do. We need to appreciate the good things like nature. We need to appreciate stuff like that. We need to appreciate how we feel in the moment. We need to at least cherish the end of this year. And be like, I'm going to enjoy the simple things.
And to the people who are saying, well, don't become complacent, don't, resist. Right now isn't the time. Right now is the time for us. We need to regroup. We need to recharge. And
heal. We need to heal.
Yeah.
If I'm going to be made to get on board with this, it's going to be forced upon us, which I understand. And this is what they wanted. They want us to fall in line, and whatnot. So it's like, if that's what you guys are hoping to get out of us, then fucking give me a break. Let me have a breather. Let me collect myself. All right.
Yeah, and quote unquote friend, and I know a lot of people are purging their friends lists and saying, fuck you, if you voted for him, you're no friend of mine. I don't necessarily agree with that 100%.
I don't even have to do that because I'm not on Facebook.
Yeah, well whatever.
Yay!
But they are still angry. They're still angry. They're still posting anti-liberal shit. You won. Enjoy it. Enjoy the moment. You won, and you're still angry. You're still angry about it? You're still bitching about liberals?
Mad? How are you mad if you won? What would it take to make these assholes happy?
What find joy these people that do that? Find joy in their life. Unless your joy is trolling liberals. If that brings you happy, but you come off angry.
Well, if they're like, find joy in things that make you happy. Why not maybe, like, I don't know, go to the gun range. It makes them happy to go shooting. Like, I'm not being an asshole about this. This is like a sport that they like to do. So why wouldn't you go do stuff like that? Like, be like, I'm going out to target practice or whatever, you know?
Okay,
if that's what brings you joy. I know it brings them joy because some of them, that's all they talk about day in, day out is, shooting their guns. Why wouldn't you go do that?
Right. So, I mean, like tonight, I've got the football game on. I enjoy football. Last night, I was watching Shrinking, which is a great show, because I enjoyed that. It made me laugh. For the first time in 24 hours, something made me laugh. I'm going to do things that I enjoy. I enjoy doing this podcast, even though it sounds angry, and for the record, inside joke or inside behind the scenes, behind the curtain. I told you yesterday, I'm like, hey, maybe we should refocus and, change subjects. And you were like, no, we should be able to talk about this because this is our therapy by doing this podcast. And when shit doesn't turn out like they think it does, like magically on fucking January 20th, that fucking gas prices are going to be $2 a gallon again and we'll be able to afford bacon. We're going to be here to remind you that that's not how it works.
Right. And, we should be allowed to still talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about because aren't we going back to living under the fuck your feelings?
Yeah.
So we're allowed to say whatever we want now.
Yeah, well, fuck your feelings. And, and at the same time, I will say, this is either going to go two ways now. This is either going to go really good or really bad by us expressing our feelings. Now, when he comes after the enemy within, because he said that, the enemy within, and he names SNL, Jimmy Kimmel, Bill Maher, Howard Stern as the enemy within, people that disagree with him. Does he start at the top? Does he start with Bill Maher? Or does he start with us? Because we're really low on the totem pole.
They don't even know who we are. Look, when this happened in Hungary, Hungary is basically living under this, right? I mean, you're fine if you don't say anything. If you don't get political or whatnot, you're fine. But even when Hungary first went through this, it took several years for it's Viktor Orban, right? It took several years for him to be able to go through and, do his house cleaning or whatever. I mean, it's not. So
you're
immediately.
So you're saying we're safe. We're safe. So Bill Maher will be first, and we'd be way down on the list.
Well, according to, the thing that I've been doing that's brought me a lot of joy lately, I've been watching all the roasts, right? I went back and I watched all the roasts. And according to roasts, one of the things they always say on there when they're roasting whatever celebrity it is, it's like, they go, whoa, you couldn't even get real celebrities to come to this. And there were big names on there. So it's like, if they don't even know who, Betty White. She was on one of them. If people don't even know who Betty White is, I'm pretty sure we're safe.
Okay. Well, that makes me feel
You know
better.
what I mean?
Hey, so we'll wrap this up, while we try to process this, and everything. Um, do you had an incident today, though, that someone said that, about leaving the country. You know how like celebrities say, well, hey, we're going to leave the country, if
Well,
so-and-so
okay.
wins.
So yeah, let me go ahead and make a whole preface. This person that said this to me is a what I call a horny for Biden. They like to have the fuck Joe Biden. So
Right. You have someone that's into gay on gay porn with an old man.
yeah, they are horny for Biden.
Okay.
They let everyone know because they have a huge flag, on their vehicle that says "fuck Biden."
Okay.
They drive around to show everyone how horny they are for him.
Yep.
How horny Biden makes them. Anyways, so this person was, shooting the shit with me and being like, blah, 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 when are you retiring? And I go, oh, it's funny that you said that. I just made the call to get the ball rolling. I go, I can't leave yet, but I'm just getting my ducks in a row,
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, you going back to Phoenix? And I'm like, no, I want to go to the Mediterranean. And they go, oh, you're one of those that's just like, forget the rest of you guys. I'm leaving the country. And that was where the mistake was made. You're going to try to question my patriotism? I don't think so. So I said, no, I'm just going to check it out. I've always wanted to go to the Mediterranean. But whenever the prices drop on the houses, whenever there's a massive house sale in the United States, when the recession hits, I'm going to come back and buy some property.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm going to do what the billionaires. I'm going to do what the billionaires do. That's how they get ahead.
Or what China did, to buy up all the property after the economic crash last time. Now, okay, on that fact, okay, since we're doing, math and, facts and shit like that, every major recession, right, has happened under a Democratic president, right? That's what we're led to. That's what we're taught, right?
No.
Every major recession happens under a Republican. It's a fact. You can look this up.
Okay, but we need to clarify. Going as far back as Richard Nixon, from Richard Nixon and beyond,
right?
All of them have happened under the Republicans.
So so to clarify, in the last 50 years or so, every major recession, yeah,
and I want to just go ahead and say, please don't believe us telling you this. Please go look that up.
You can Google this shit, just like look it up. Just like you can fucking put on your calculator app and see that 8 is greater than 2.
Just how you can Google Pornhub, well, until they instill the Comstock Act.
Right.
But just like how you can do that, yeah. Go use your little fingers to go type it into the search bar.
While you can. Yeah.
Right. Oh, go on Pornhub while you can too, right now.
Yeah. You and I listen to Howard Stern, so you might find a little disclaimer is this video is still up before until they decide to enact that.
Oh yeah. The Comstock Act?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Comstock Act, it talks about porn and stuff distributed through the mail, because that's how they're going to crack down on they're going to use the Comstock Act to crack down on mifepristone to stop that from being distributed through the mail. Okay.
Do you think they'll go after like the dick pills?
I don't know, because they consider that men's health. Like those I think those technically can be like you can get them covered by insurance. I can't remember.
So we're gonna have a bunch of horny old men that want to fuck Joe Biden, but we're gonna. Well, they'll still have access to dick pills.
Yeah, they're not gonna lose anything. I mean, I'm sure. Wouldn't you think that somebody needs to call Laura Loomer and ask?
But they won't. They won't be able to access porn.
Right.
But they will have Your Body, My Choice. So maybe there's that.
I don't know. You know what? They better start. If anybody has like old Playboys, now would be the time to sell them.
Oh God, those are gonna go for a fort. Oh no.
They're gonna go for like millions of dollars at some point if they get rid of porn. There's gonna be like prohibitions where there's gonna be underground.
Those Stormy Daniels issues are gonna go for a lot.
Yeah.
So
who knows though? We could be wrong. Maybe they won't instill.
Maybe
you'll get lucky.
Maybe Project 2025 was all ruse. Maybe gas prices will go down to under $2. Maybe we'll be able to afford bacon again. Maybe my children won't be affected by this. Maybe we're blowing this out of proportion. Maybe America will be great again. We don't know.
Yeah, maybe things will be perfect. Maybe, we'll let you. We will be more than happy to let you know that we're wrong again. Right. We started this show off saying we're wrong. We were wrong.
We were wrong. We were wrong about the election, 100%.
Yeah. So.
But that's on us. That's on us.
We'll only tell. We all just have to sit back and wait.
Yeah. But in the meantime, we're not going to bow down to any threats of silencing our voices because it's our First Amendment rights to express our opinions on the airwaves about how we feel.
While we still have the
First Amendment.
Yeah.
So, until then, and until Mike Davis, if he gets appointed Attorney General, wants to drag Democrats into the streets and burn them. He said this. You can look it up. You can look that up. I'm not making this up. You can look that up. Okay? He's one of the leading candidates for Attorney General, said he wants to take Democrats and take them out in the streets and burn them. Okay?
Oh, but all the cult members, they probably already know exactly what they said. They probably have been like, having parties and stuff. Fuck yeah, I can't wait till they do it, right? Yeah. Isn't that what they're doing?
Hey, and we'll end it on this. At the very least, okay? We can say it now. Well, you didn't, but I did. I helped put up Harris signs across town, as is our right to do that. And someone took them all down again. And to whoever did, and whoever who did, thank you. You saved me from doing that job.
I know. I never thought of it that way. They actually helped you, and maybe they are extending the olive branch.
Yeah, they took the trash out themselves.
Cool. Maybe we can be friends.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So on that note, we'll wrap this up, and we will be back soon, and once we figure out how we're going to go from there. I think for at least, a week or so, we're going to do some self-care and maybe take a small break from this. But we will be back soon, very soon. We're not going to go that long because we need to get this shit out. It's our therapy. But we will be back soon to help y'all and process how we get through all this.
Yeah.
All right, Snow?
Yeah, we're just going to take some time.
Yeah. Well, Snow, I love you. I love doing this podcast with you. Very disappointed, very hurt. But I'm glad that we have a community of friends. And I know that you weren't feeling like you were kind of like, fuck it. Just let it all fucking just blow up. Whatever happens, happens. And I think that you appreciated that a lot of our friends are feeling the same way. You know, that we're just like, hey, fuck it.
I didn't. I was worried about being a downer to them, but I mean, I love you too. I mean, you're one of my best friends. So, like, I love all of our friends. I love all of our other friends. You know, I love all you guys. We'll still have to, you know. But hopefully, this will just bring all of us closer. You know, That's what I'm hoping for. I go, you know what? Hopefully, it'll bring me closer to the people who actually matter in my life.
Yep. And either we build our own commune out in the desert somewhere, or we're all in a concentration camp together. We'll all have each other.
Yeah,
you gotta think positive.
Yeah.
All right. So on that note, we'll let y'all go, and we'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye, y'all.
Bye.